answer to your question, Larry. Go ahead. In a contest, I know we've spoken in CT Worldwide, I think in October, and also in the 2-year contest with 3, Victor, Mike Delta. I'm not sure if I heard right. Well, Happy New Year to you, Vito. I was warned that you were there lurking in the background by one of your buddies. This is our first QSO ever, I believe, and I think you're up in the Unionville area. I've lived in the GTA 4 different times in my career. I've lived in Ottawa and area for 4 different times, and the GTA as well as Perry and other places. So I'm very familiar with the Greater Toronto area. And I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you, and thank you for this first one. My name is John, in case you didn't know, but I suspect you did. I'm pointing right at you. So how are things doing in north of the Big Smoke? What's your snow cover these days? I don't imagine it's very much. BA3BMD, HK3 Charlie. Amazing. Well, your 7610 sounds good. I've had one of those in the past in my former life with ICOM. I really enjoyed that transceiver. Very, very good CW transceiver. Better than the 7851. Compact and light, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's doing the job for me. I enjoy it. At this time of the year, you guys have the same time as us. We stay on Eastern Standard Time all the time. No springing forward or falling back. And Vito, my location is about 450 kilometers north of the equator. So we enjoy 12-hour days and 12-hour nights. And because of altitude, being at 2.8 kilometers above sea level, we enjoy just beautiful weather, beautiful climate. The climate here would be like what you guys get at the end of May, every day, at 10 degrees at night on average and 20 degrees during the day on average. There's very, very little variation over the entire year. So it's hard to be no heating, no cooling, and very, very comfortable. If we feel cool, you put on a sweater. If you feel warm, you take off your sweater. It's just that easy. That's our heating and our air conditioning plan. So that's about it. Thank you very much for this first one and the lineup in the station. And I'm glad to see that you don't have much snow cover. I remember winter. I do. I don't miss it, quite frankly. And nor do I miss putting on snow tires and scraping windshields and all that stuff. Well, you know the drill anyway. The devil is making me say all these things, Vito. BA3BMD, HK3 Charlie. good care of yourself. As we say down here, una fuerte abrazo. Ciao. Thanks, Vito. This is HK3 Charlie. Is there a November uniform Lima? I think. I'm not sure. I drove through Detroit. I got lost because of the highway work that was going on. I didn't enjoy that experience. Anyway, good to hear you, Jim. Nice sounding signal. And I'm looking at you standing beside a fast-looking car. And that reminds me of my younger days when I used to drive Corvettes silly fast. Anyway, good to hear you, and thank you. KE8MUL, HK3 Charlie. Interesting occupation you have, so you know everything there is to know about the highways and byways and the routes and the non-routes. Good for you. Anyway, thank you, Jim. Have a great weekend. Stay well, and congrats on your signal. Very loud, very strong down here. Good morning, Jim. HK3 Charlie. Thank you. The Victor Alpha 3 again, please. Another station over top of you, the Victor Alpha 3 only again. Okay. Victor Alpha 3 Tango Bravo November, the A3TBN. Good afternoon. I see it's 12:31 here. And Lennox, nice to put you in my log for the first time. I see you're in Windsor. And I've been to Windsor a few times. Flown in the wintertime, and I recall the runway was always very, very icy. Anyway, good to hear you. My name is John, John, and I am north of the capital city, north of Venda. And I'm a transplanted Canuck down here. Back to you, Lennox, BA3TBN, HK3 Charlie. Stand by, please. The station in Brazil, please stand by. What was the question you asked me, Lennox? Yeah, I have. I'm Canadian. I grew up born in England, but grew up in Canada. Arrived there when I was an infant. And I've worked, the company that I was working for was principally in Ontario and also in Quebec. So I moved quite a few times between, Ottawa and Toronto and Montreal. Also lived in Barrie and also in Sudbury during my career in Canada. So I had opportunity to, go down to the Dayton Ham Radio Convention in Dayton, Ohio. And that's how it took me down through Windsor, Detroit many times. In my working career, I had staff in Windsor, and I used to on occasion drop into our office in Windsor. Anyway, Lennox, the frequency is awfully busy. I'm going to keep it very short and put it back to you. Thank you for this very, very first QSO. You're sounding good, by the way. Not acceptably strong, but very, very Q5 when you're in the clear. VA3 Tango, Bravo November, HK3 Charlie. The report right now is F4, 5 and 4. Thank you, Lennox 73. Alpha Delta Juliet. Kilo Oscar 4, Alpha Delta Japan. Good morning. Nice to hear you, Dave. You're very, very strong today. David, stand by Cuba, stand by the station in Cuba. Dave, you're bodacious, booming, mellifluous, melodious. If I knew what all those words meant, I could explain myself. But you're very loud. Wow, 59++. And I presume you're using the icon. It sounds, as my wife would say, it sounds delicious. Just great. I'm using a different radio than I used last night. I was using an ICOM or a Kenwood back then, and I'm now using a Yaesu. I hope I sound okay to your ears there in Fort Lauderdale. Rosie and I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, by the way. We were in the Sunrise Harbor complex, Sunrise Boulevard at the Intercoastal Waterway, right across the street from the mall there. What's the name of that mall? I'm sure you know, I just forget its name. Anyway, thank you, Dave. KO4ADJ, HK3 Charlie. HK3 Charlie, yeah. Always going to that area. Hasn't really changed too much. Yeah, I am running the 7300. I got a vertical up about 20 feet. I did put a new microphone on now. I got one of those high PR40s on here. Just trying something different, and it seems like it's getting decent report. I got you in 5 minutes. Right there. And there's a lot of people who want to get back to you, and it's a pleasure hearing you again. And I'm sure we'll talk down the line here again. And you have a great day, and you tell Rosie I said hello. And Fort Lauderdale is a little chilly today, 56 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I'm going to say 73. Hotel Kilo 3 Charlie John. This is KO4AD. Have a great day. Thanks very much, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, I remember Fort Lauderdale had some chilly days. Rosie and I used to go for a walk along the beach, just, parallel to A1A. And we'd walk from Sunrise down to Las Olas and then back again. But we did that several times. And occasionally it got pretty nippy and pretty windy, too. Anyway, I remember those days very well. Your PR40 sounds absolutely beautiful, Dave. That's one of Bob's nicest microphones, and very, very popular, not just for ham radio work, but for podcasting. It's really it has a great bottom end and great mid-range sound, and the way you've got it set up and your voice, it's perfect, absolutely perfect, just like broadcasting. Take good care, Dave. Have a good weekend, and thank you. I know things will warm up. Don't worry about the cooler weather today. It'll change and be warmer tomorrow, I'm sure. KO4 Alpha Delta Juliet, HK3 Charlie. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, 32. This is HK3 Charlie. Third station in Havana, Cuba. Station in Cuba again. Station in Cuba, Station in Havana, Cuba. Adelante. No hay estación en Cuba.
Papa Sugar 2 Bravo.
Alpha Sugar 2 Bravo. Adelante. Alpha Sugar 2 Bravo. Alpha Sugar 2 Bravo. Did I hear you in there?
Papa Yankee 2 Bravo X-ray.
A Papa Yankee 2. A Papa Yellow 2. Yankee X-ray. A PY2YX. Thank you. Thanks for the cue for the contact. My name's John. Lazaro. Mi nombre es John. Obrigado. Thank you for the call. PY2 Yankee X-ray. HK3 Charlie.
Okay, Roger. Thank you very much for the contact. It's signal 59 very strong.
Okay, Lazaro. A Papa Yellow 2 Yankee X-ray. A Papa Yellow 2 Yankee X-ray. Lazaro, I'm turning my antenna to Brazil. I hope you're able to hear me a little better now. My name is John, O-H-N. Papa Yellow 2 Yankee X-ray, HK3 Charlie.
Ok, Papa Yankee 2 Bravo X-ray, Brasil xilófono.
Okay, I'm sorry. Papa Yellow 2 Bravo X-ray. Papa Yellow 2 Bravo X-ray. Thank you, I'm sorry, got your call wrong. My name's John, and Marcelo, you're very strong. Go ahead.
Ok, Roger, John. Cancel, Roger. Thank you very much, meu amigo. Very strong por acá. Repeat the prefix.
My prefix, Hotel Kilo 3 Charlie. Hotel Kilo número 3, Canada. HK3 Charlie, Marcelo.
Ok, Roger, John. Thank you very much. Very strong por acá. Hotel Kilo 3 Charlie. This is Papa Yankee 2 Bravo X-ray. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marcelo. 73. Mucho obrigado, Marcelo.
Ok, 73. Bye.
73. Stand by the Victor Alpha. Kilo 7 Radio Kilo Oscar. Kilo 7 Radio Kilo Oscar. HK3 Charlie. Mira, te comento sobre mis condiciones. Estoy utilizando una radio Fenix cambio Kilo 90. Mi antena es una antena ENTRE de media onda a 7 metros de alto. La potencia que tengo es 100 watts, solo 100 watts. La potencia de la radio sin amplificador. Y bueno, como te decía, las estaciones de Sudamérica que nos faltan es Bolivia, Paraguay, Colombia y Surinam. Imagínate, son los participantes del concurso. ¿Ok? Te lo digo una vez rápido, si lo participo, into southeast Wisconsin, over. Yep, thank you for activating the parts.